Welcome to another writing week. Good morning. Happy Monday. It's Monday, December 9th. And this is a very special week because I am finally finishing up my contractor project, the first draft of it. I'm currently working on it now. It's 7:30 in the morning and I have to start getting ready, but I do want to finish up this one chapter before I go to work. I'm nearing the end of the book here. I am on the last few chapters, and like I said in my previous writing vlog, I have not actually written the last two chapters of this book, so I have a lot of writing ahead of me. I'm unsure if I'm going to do it today or tomorrow. I think if I have a little time tonight, I may start, because as I'm writing, I'm feeling all of the threads starting to pull together and I want to tie them up nice and neatly. So I'm actually making notes for myself as I'm writing. I am working in between Scrivener and Word because I love the read aloud feature in Word. It's really helping me see the book differently and making me catch words, different tenses that I accidentally put, or my Scrivener actually has like an autocorrect feature, so it's autocorrecting sometimes to words that I don't want. So that's what's so helpful about the read aloud feature. And I also have a calendar and all of the places, the settings, the people in Scrivener, so I'm updating that as I go so that when it comes down to revisions, I will be able to fix everything very quickly and see if I've made any mistakes, any continuity issues, or anything like that. So I'm getting really, really excited to write the last two chapters of the book. It's a big wedding scene, and all of the family drama and problems and lovely relationships are going to come to a head. It's exciting. I have spent a very short amount of time, I guess a month and a half, with this story, but it sort of feels like forever because it was so dense with the amount of words that I've been writing. It just feels very strange. I'm excited, I'm a little nervous, but I love my editor and I know she's going to be able to rip apart this book and help me make it the best it can be, even on such a short deadline. So I'm gonna finish up my chapter and then get to work, and I will talk to you soon. So it's about 1 o'clock now and I am home. I am making some lunch and I have an activity with kiddo in a bit where I'm actually going to start writing the last two chapters of my book. I'm ahead of schedule. I intended to do my writing tomorrow, but I think I can get at least a half of a chapter done today. So I'm going to eat some lunch, and then at that activity I will be writing, so let's see how I do. Good afternoon. Happy Tuesday. It's Tuesday, December 10th. So yesterday after I checked in, I finished all my chapters and I didn't really do anything else for the rest of the day. When it came to my books, I decorated my house for Christmas, which I've been meaning to do, and it was fun and very messy. And this morning I managed to get about 1,700 words, which I think is awesome. I still have a lot more to go. I have about 4,000 more words to write, which worries me because I want it to be done tomorrow, but I was also thinking about it, and the book's not technically due till Friday. I do like to stay ahead of schedule when I can, but I'm not rushing it. I am so tired today. It's probably a combination of not sleeping very well and this weather. It is so dreary out today and I'm so drained. This is something that tends to happen to me in the winter months when it comes to dreary weather. I think I'm just going to rest for the rest of this afternoon, take it easy, do stuff around the house that I need to get done. And tonight I'm going to have to try to push myself a little bit to at least finish this chapter. I have about 1,000 words left that I want to write, and if I can squeak in a little more for the last chapter, I will. But I also feel like I'm delaying it a little bit because it is the end of the book. I obviously know I have revisions, at least one developmental edit, probably two. So I know all these things can get fixed, but I always sort of feel this way at the end of a book. It's kind of sad, even though I've been wanting to get to this point. It's such a weird thing. It's really weird. I don't know if anyone else feels the same way about their books, but you know, you want to get through it, but then when the end comes, you don't want it to end, and it is what it is. So I'll try to check in later if I'm not asleep. Good morning. Happy Wednesday. It's Wednesday, December 11th, one day away from the paperback and audio release of Wrapped Up for Christmas. I'm so excited, but I'm so still in drafting and editing mode. A little bit of mixed emotions here. Last night I finished up one chapter for my book. And this morning I've been working on the second chapter. Since it snowed last night, we do have a 2-hour delay for kiddo, so I was able to sit and sort of get that done this morning. I wrote 2,400 words out of 3,000. I am going to stop now and take a bit of a break and sort of let it sit in my mind for a bit and work on it tonight. Last night I worked with Julie. We did sprints. It was kind of late, but I'm glad I did them because now I feel like I'm at a really good spot with my story. I have been planning my launch for tomorrow, just sort of setting up posts and my newsletter and things like that. So I'm just making lists. I'm in list making mode and I'm so close to being done with this book. My plan is to send it off tonight. I really want to send it off tonight, but we'll see. Worst case scenario, I do it tomorrow morning, but I'm so desperate for sleep. As you can tell, I'm a little scatterbrained. So I may push myself tonight a little later and then wake up later tomorrow. So we're almost there. Happy Thursday! It's Thursday, December 12th, the paperback and audiobook release of Wrapped Up for Christmas. Last night I worked with Julie and Amber. We did some sprints last night. I ended up getting pretty far with my grammar check, but I was like falling asleep while doing it. And not because the book's boring, because I was so tired. So I finished that up this morning, sent it off to my editor. Yay! And that's done. This might be different lighting because I had to take a phone call. So anyway, I did some social media plugging this morning. I scheduled all of my posts just so that everyone's able to see that the book is out. And man, do I look terrible in this new lighting. So I'm gonna go take a shower and get ready for work. I guess I'll check in later. I don't really know because I'm not writing. I have a lot of stuff to do on the back end, more business stuff. So maybe I'll show you that soon. Hey, good afternoon. It's Friday, December 13th. Spooky Friday the 13th. This week has been a lot about reflection for me. I do get to this point when I'm so deep in a project that I just forget how to live. I forget how to do life, and I even forgot how to read. Just kidding, I did not forget how to read, I just forgot how to read every day. Throughout the drafting process, I've been working with that agent, I've been doing that internship, and I've been reading those books, but I haven't really read for fun. Get a Life, Chloe Brown was like the first book that I got through relatively quickly, and I enjoyed it. And I realized that I need to make reading a priority again. I fell out of the habit, and I have no desire to read, which is very scary to me. What I am doing this afternoon is I'm doing a little reorganizing of my shelves. I'm doing decluttering of my office. It has been building up for the past month and a half, and I need to clear the clutter, clear my head. Reorganization definitely helps clear my head. I've also been thinking about the state of my channel. Along with forgetting how to read, I sort of forgot how to be creative. And I have ideas for videos, but I have no idea where to start. So I actually decided to take the rest of the month off from pretty much everything. I need to regroup and reorganize my life and my brain and just sort of figure out what I want to be doing next year. The past 3 or 4 years has been a little nuts when it comes to my writing. I've written over 40 books for my clients and my own books. It's been a lot. I have a young child and I want to be there and I want to do all the things that I need to be doing in this very special age. So I've watched a lot of videos on AuthorTube lately about hustling. I think a lot of it has to do with the pressure of the internet and how everyone else is just hustling and making and doing all these great things and no one really sees like the behind the scenes. And I tried to do that with a lot of my writing vlogs, especially this summer going into the fall. I struggled a lot physically, mentally, and it's not great. The hustle, unless you are someone who has like a team of people behind you, the hustle will get to you. I am just one person. I don't have a team behind me. I don't have a publicist or anything. So I do a lot of this stuff myself and a lot of the stuff falls under the wayside and that makes me feel bad. And this idea of hustling to make someone feel bad is just not great. Why would you want to do something that didn't make you feel good? Writing is my passion. I have just decided to take a little bit of time off and regroup and come back to 2020 fresh, full of new ideas. I have so many ideas of things I want to do with my channel. Also, let me know in the comments below if you're interested in seeing any videos or have topics you would like for me to discuss. I have many years of traditional publishing behind me. I have really nothing scheduled for the rest of the week when it comes to writing, so I'm going to end off this writing vlog here. So if you enjoyed this video, do give it a like, hit that subscribe button and the little notification bell next to it so you don't miss out on any new content coming in 2020. I will see you soon.